Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. We're starting today's video in a different place. We are actually inside my new villager's house. This is Petrie and she's so adorable and she's going to be living on my island Pumpkaboo. So we're going to be building around her house today. But before we get started, I'd love it if you could like, comment and subscribe. Come and join the Jellybean family. Now let's go outside and build around Petrie's house. So first of all, I just want to quickly show you where we are on the map, and as you can see we're in the top left hand corner in this little hidden sunken area right at the back of the map. So this build for Petrie is going to be a little bit of a strange one, but it will make sense towards the end. So she basically is going to live in this hole at the back of the island, I guess. And the only way to get to Petrie's house is going to be down these ladders that I'm going to put at the side of these terraforming. Now there is access, of course, by the beach, but I'm hoping to block most of that off so that the only way you can go is literally this way to get to her house, which I think is going to make it kind of fun. Do you know what's kind of funny? I've also built a sunken area, but for my house on my island Thistle, which I do need to decorate for a video, which will probably be my next video if I'm honest. So it looks like I have an attraction to the sunken areas at the moment on islands since I've done it on both unintentionally. Oh, I do need to explain that we must ignore the outside of Petrie's house. It will definitely not match what I'm building for her today. I still need to start Happy Home Paradise and unlock the customization for villager houses. I need to do 30 still. Like, I have not started them on either of the islands, so I really should start them, to be honest. But anyway, yeah, ignore the outside of our house. It won't match today. I'm hoping to customize all the villager houses before I set a DA, and I'll probably post them in a video. I might do half and half, so 5 villager houses in each video, so there'll be 2 parts. But I'll do that when I've actually finished Happy Home Paradise. I might actually start it this week and get it done, you know, just whiz through it, just so it's done and dusted, so I can actually do the houses. So yeah, might get a video for the houses within the next couple of weeks. To be honest, I probably got to slow down my builds a little bit on Pumpkaboo. There isn't too many left. I should imagine maybe 6 or 7 builds after Pumpkaboo and then a tour, and that's it. So that's not many at all. I mean, I'm glad I've got Thistle as well, so I have that one to work on. But maybe I started these Halloween islands a little bit too early. I was too keen, you see. I love Halloween. Actually, you're probably wondering what I'm doing at the moment on this build. So I've just placed down some of the sidewalk path that I've been using just to make it as the flooring, and then we've got some slime code to go around that, and now basically making a little building here out of castle walls. Now you need a few pieces of castle wall for this build, so I've got 1 at the side there, and then we've got 2 at the back, and then we're going to put another one on the left hand side. Now in here there seems to be a mysterious flying saucer. What is Petrie up to catching this flying saucer, and why is there slime coming from underneath the ground? Now obviously for the front here I've used gel bars and a castle gate, and as you can see it looks like quite an awesome prison for this flying saucer. Do you know what? I want answers from Petrie as to why she has a flying saucer imprisoned in her yard, and what is all this gear and metal stuff going on? Well, basically now you can kind of gather the vibe that I want to go for this area, and you can see why her house really doesn't fit this section. I cannot wait to change her house. To be honest, when I moved her in, I didn't expect her house to look so cute. I thought maybe her house would look very metal-like and metal-y. I don't know why, I just had that impression that that's what it would look like. I've obviously never seen Petrie in the wild, if that makes sense, so like on someone's island. Or if I did, they probably customized her house, so I've never seen her real house that she comes with in the game. Now over here I'm just popping down some leaf code because I will be putting a cave on top. We're going to be turning it around so it looks like rock piles, of course, and it just kind of fills in that large area without me having to put trees and bushes all the time. I think it just kind of breaks it up a bit. Now we're going to be using a lot of items that I haven't used on this island already today, which is super fun. I love using items that I hardly ever use on any builds. It's just so much fun and it just makes the game feel a little bit more fresh. So like I always say, if you want the game to feel fresh and fun again, try using new items, new themes, new style, that sort of thing. And of course for this area we had to use the robot hero because the robot hero is being made by Petrie out of the slime. Like, what is she up to? honestly, what is this little mouse doing? What is she trying to accomplish by building robots from the alien slime? You know what? I don't actually understand the story myself, so we're just kind of making it up as we go along. But that's the fun of it, right? Do you know what? Actually, I asked you guys the other day for like new theme ideas to go along with my winter island that I'm going to be doing. And I saw an idea that come up about making a mystery island. So basically create an island with a theme and all that, but have a mystery story that you have to solve with it. And I think that sounds really, really fun. I believe Peyton's Corner also did this. Peyton's Corner is also another YouTube content creator, so go check out their YouTube channel. But yeah, I definitely am interested in the idea of making an island with a story and a mystery to solve. I think that sounds quite fun. I mean, I'll probably ask Peyton if it's okay to do that first, but I'm very interested in doing it myself. So it could be the next island theme to go along with the winter one, but we don't know yet. Also, need to decide a theme for the mystery island. So yeah, it's all up in the air and it's still a few weeks away, so I don't need to worry too much about it yet. You know what? I always think to myself, one day there'll be a Nintendo Direct and Nintendo will announce a new Animal Crossing game or whatever they're gonna do about Animal Crossing, and I'll scream. And I'll be so happy and it will catch me so unexpected, so off guard, and I'll be the happiest person in the world. Does anyone else think like that sometimes? Like, do you ever think, oh, one day I'm going to be watching a direct and it's going to happen and I'm going to be so surprised and probably end up screaming the place down and crying? It will happen. Can you imagine? I'm so excited for that day, which is crazy because we'll never know when it's going to happen. But yeah, that's the kind of person I am. So I realised I haven't really talked much about what I'm building. So we have placed obviously the robot hero, and then that weird little arm thing is the robot arm basically. I've just picked it up to put it on top of this little sidewalk code because I think it would just look better. And then the machine next to it is actually called Unknown Machine. So you can actually press that button and it makes a little noise, which is kind of funny. Now onto the rocks I go, and apparently I'm going to do some building on here, which was unexpected at the time. It just kind of happened. We put down some slime code and we put these big massive tanks. Metal and pipes is just in front there, and this is basically where Petri is keeping the slime. Now I'm guessing she's harvesting the slime from the flying saucer and just keeping it in these big tanks and using it for whatever she wants. I wonder what else the slime is being used for around the island. I guess we'll have to wait and find out, right? I mean, I know because I got it planned in my head, but you'll have to wait and see. For this area in particular, I want it to feel overgrown. Of course I do. So I've used a lot of wheat fields in this area. We've got lots of weeds and flowers and bushes. And now I've got this little small section here, which isn't that large. So I wasn't too sure what to put here. Actually, I found the perfect thing to go here. It fit just in this slot. And it is this machine, which I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called the Amazing Machine. I can't remember. But yeah, I'm going to pop that just there. So that machine actually also makes a noise when you tap it, but I believe it carries on making a noise until you turn it back off. So it will also add to the atmosphere around this area. So now I'm just putting down some pathway for Petri to be able to make her way towards the beach so she can access those tanks of slime that she's popped on the rocks back there. Do you know what? Speaking about those tanks on the rocks, she needs some buckets over here. So let's give her a tin bucket and a wooden bucket so she's able to transport the slime around with ease. I don't know where she's transporting it to though. Now on this robot arm here, I've just plopped I've just plopped a plasma ball, and then over here we got a lab experiment kit, I think it's called, and then just here I'm putting an electronics kit. So it looks like she's working on these gears. Do you know what? This place seems to be lacking something decoration wise. That's right. Leaf piles. Gotta cover those bare areas with loads of path on with leaf piles. They just help fill in any awkward section. Now, there's a reason that wheat field and leaf piles are my favourite items, and that's because they do cover up those awkward spaces. You can put them on the normal grass, you can put them on custom codes or the in-game paths. They're just the superior items out of everything. Got an awkward corner that you really can't change with the custom code or anything? Just whack a leaf pile on top or a wheat field if it works. They just work for everything, and they always go with every theme. Also, there's different colours of wheat field and different colours of leaf piles, so that's always a plus as well. Now over here I've just done kind of like a little dangerous area. So we've got the rocks there and then a danger sign because it is dangerous. Don't go into Petri's stuff. Either she's the dangerous one or the stuff she's making is dangerous. We don't know yet, and I'm not sure if we're gonna know. You know, you just gotta take your chances. So over here you're probably thinking, what am I doing? And I had to knock down this bit of terraforming so that I could put this fence fencing straight, if that makes sense, because I wanted it to go straight along the edge there rather than me chuck weeds or wheat field or something up there. I thought it'd be quite nice to use the corrugated fencing, obviously customized in the rusted customization so it fits in with the rest of the area. I was tempted to maybe do it in a different color, but I think I kind of like it like that. You know what, we've actually finished the build, so let's have a look around the area we've done today. So here's an overview of Petrie's yard. It looks so cool from up here. I really enjoyed using the different items like I said, so that's what made this build super fun today. Now if you enjoyed this build today, please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up for me. Also comment down below, even if it's just hello. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Come and join the Jellybean family. Have a lovely day and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye!